हेलो हेलो। कट कर ली। क्या फ्रेंडली खेलेगा? आजा। आजा। अबे आना है या नहीं खेलेगा वो बोल।
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, I think the role Jude Bellingham will be given will be important here. He's like a combination of a number 8 and a number 6. Great defensively, very aggressive too in going after the ball. But he's also a very neat dribbler, so not the type to stay put. And I'm sure we'll see a lot of that today.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. And this is Luis Suarez. Can he get it through? He's gone for goal! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Borussia Dortmund certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Now it's Forlan, a probing pass. Oh, can he finish? Goal! Was there ever any doubt?
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
Madrid have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Arda Güler! Güler! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Chance for a shot! Oh, he's been caught napping! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. And this
like
is why
smartest
almost every
player.
team presses from the front
Shoot
these
किया
days, Peter.
साला.
If you get it right, it creates more chances.
Güler. Good ball. Real chance!
Hut, smartest
He's
player.
got a goal! Borussia
Nubra
Dortmund
साला.
back on level terms. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Borussia Dortmund grab the equaliser, and Messi! Oh, wonderful,
Nubre.
wonderful Lionel Messi!
Sudeep
A
Nubra.
finish of true class! Into the
Smartest
lead
player.
once more. A truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
Madrid get themselves into the lead. He is through here. And a chance!
Hut.
No mistake. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
अरे
The
उरुनोवो याला
movement so
सूतिया छाला हो.
precise, the
अने
finish
smartest player.
sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So the lead now is 2.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
Güler, now it's Olise. And he welcomes it in. And he's running through. Shapes to shoot! It's in! Deep into first half stoppage time, a crucial goal. And there is the half-time whistle. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half. Madrid hold a skinny lead after a thrilling half. Bring on the second half. It's 3-2. And the action is back on the way. And it's Bellingham. Nicely weighted ball. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And here's Rafinha. Bellingham. Now there's a fine ball. It's anyone's ball now.
अरे बॉल ने ना
Closing in on
दिया.
goal. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Madrid do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Edmilson. Passes short and sharp. Tries to pass it through.
यार
Softly
स्मार्ट
away.
प्लेयर रे.
Madrid perhaps contemplating their next change here. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Bellingham is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And here's Mbappe. He's having a go. That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
तू एक काम कर ले जाके या कर ले दूध पी के सो जा साला चूतिया इसको सोचा था इसको खेलना आता है साला स्मार्टेस्ट प्लेयर नोबरे
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Roberto Carlos and Rodrigo. And no, that was never going to make it.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Bruno Fernandes. Oh, he's found support out wide. Bruno Fernandes! Now, who's going to... Oh, and he's following up! It's bounced back off the post. They've done it! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
Bruno Fernandes at his razor-sharp best there.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively...
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Decent chance! Oh, that's incredible! And that has raised the roof! Borussia Dortmund complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Kvaratskhelia. Now, can they get him away? So that's it. It is all over.
Salah Nubra.
Madrid can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay for their inability to kill it off.
सुदीप एक काम कर ई फुटबॉल अनइंस्टॉल कर दे तेरे जैसा प्लेयर ई फुटबॉल के लिए नहीं आया साला नूबरा स्मार्टेस्ट प्लेयर हेलो पिकफुल बॉय साला स्मार्टेस्ट ये देख ले मेरा देख ले Okay, come. আসেন ভাই। अबे नुबरे थोड़ा या खेलना सीख ले साले। स्मार्ट असिस्ट प्लेयर। तेरे से तो ये उम्मीद नहीं था। खेलना सीख ले पहले। वही वो स्मार्ट असिस्ट ऑन करके जीत पाएगा। स्मार्ट असिस्ट ऑफ करेगा तो तेरा औकात दिख जाएगा बे। ठीक है। बॉट के लिए स्मार्ट असिस्ट चाहिए।
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd takes a shot! Marvellous goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to...
And Cruyff!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Madrid leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Can he get on the end of this? Thuram. Messi. Luis Suarez. Threads one in. Koundé calmly anticipates. Madrid do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Well, that's a tried and tested formula, okay, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
Forlan showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Can he get it through? And this is Messi, in by Messi. Chance! It's in! And they're at it again, in double quick time. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Madrid are doing very nicely, thank you.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them.
And he shoots! And he comes up trumps again.
Another cracking save from the keeper, Peter. He's playing a blinder.
And we have our very first corner. Cleared away. Cruyff's cross. And that has been knocked clear. Messi, a player who needs no introduction.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Forlan is flagged offside. Looking for the run. Well read, nice interception. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Mohamed Salah! Pele. Passing is crisp and sharp. And the shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
And the first thing he's going to...
Just the goalkeeper to beat. Chance for a shot! It's this time, surely! Lacking in accuracy.
He'll be annoyed with himself after that. Nothing wrong with his anticipation or his positioning.
Costa Curta. And it's Cruyff. And it's half-time here. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Madrid, 3 goals to the good after a really excellent first half that's been intriguing to watch. Plenty of highlights to show you during the break. So we're just settling back into this second half. And it's hit the woodwork and out! Well, that pass isn't the best. Rummenigge. De Jong is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Now the delivery, big header! They've done it! Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. He watched it all the way, And the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Madrid are having a ball here. Cruyff plays it short. Big chance! So, third corner of the game. Cruyff goes short. Mbappe! And it's Cruyff. And this is Adriano. Madrid perhaps contemplating their next change here. Argentina looking to pass their way through. Out to the right. Maldini kept his eye on it, and he's there. Van Basten was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And here's Mbappe. Oh, well played, well played. Adriano does have his name on the score sheet, of course. This looks promising. He is through here. Rummenigge with the cross. Ricky Puig. Van Basten. And there's his chance to lead the counter.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cruyff. Oh, they can break here. Now it's Puskas. Adriano. Puskas. Shot a goal! And he steered it beyond the post.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Ricky Puig. Jordan Henderson. Koundé. Here's Ricky Puig. Cruyff. And that's another good win of the ball. Puskas. Adriano. Madrid ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Mohamed Salah. Out for a throw. Ricky Puig. Added time going up here. It's 3 minutes. Costa Curta. Cruyff. And that is that. Madrid
Well
can
played,
look
bro.
back on
GG.
a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly.
তুমি অনেক প্রেস করো বুঝছো এত প্রেস করো না, একটু বুঝে শুনে হচ্ছে প্রেস করতে হবে। আর বাকি সব ঠিক আছে, খারাপ না। আর কিউসিতে ডিফেন্স একটু খারাপ হয়, পারবা না যে তা না, কিউসি তো ঠিক আছে, বাট হচ্ছে যে একটু প্লেয়ারকে একটু ব্যাক আনা লাগবে।
The noise is just about reaching a
আর ল্যান্ড
crescendo
অফ
here as
পাসিং
these
যেগুলো
two
আছে
sides
ওগুলো
get ready
কাটতে
to lock
করার মতো
horns.
প্লেয়ার টানতে
This
হবে,
is
তাহলে ঠিক
football
হয়ে
at
যাবে।
its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So that's got things underway.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
And that's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every time you come and watch him play, he seems to come up with more and more surprises.
Well, I mean, that's the key to the job, isn't it? Find a different way of doing the same thing. And that he basically excels at. He's fantastic once he comes inside. Anything is possible.
Palmer! Palmer! And they've got rid. Can he get on the end of this? And he welcomes it in. Luis Suarez is on his own. That's a foul, no two ways about it.
What the?
Oh, no messing about, it is red. Suarez has been told to walk, and he needs to be wary of his reaction now. He wouldn't want to risk further
ম্যাচ আপ
sanction.
ইউজ করলে ম্যাচ আপ হয় না, বুঝছো? ম্যাচ আপের কারণে প্লেয়ার স্লো হয়ে যায়, ওই কারণে তোমার হচ্ছে যে ফ্রেশ হয় না।
Rudiger.
তোমার বুঝতে হবে কোন সময় প্রেস করবা, কোন
Alexander-Arnold.
সময় ইয়া করবা।
He's found a way
আমার দুই চারটা
past.
ম্যাচ দেখো, বুঝতে পারবা
Mohamed Salah
কখন প্রেস
hurtling
করে আর
down
কখন
that
হচ্ছে
right
ইয়া করে।
flank.
একটা প্লেয়ার গেল
He has
উদয়।
a look up. Can he finish? Well, now it's a race for the ball. And the counter is on. Not the most accurate pass. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
চ্যাট করতে যাই খেলাম একটা মাঠ।
Edmilson. Madrid looking to pass their way through. Palmer. And it's Bellingham. And here's Mbappe. Oh, super ball. Palmer. Palmer stood his ground strongly. Mohamed Salah is flagged offside. Now it's Forlan. Rudiger cuts it out. Mohamed Salah. Palmer. Pele. That's been intercepted. Oh, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Palmer carries the ball down the right. Oh, that is a smashing piece of defending from him. And it's Bellingham. Palmer cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
And he's quick to snatch it back.
That's
an imaginative pass.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Now it's Forlan. Aimed beyond the defence. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Very nicely done. De Jong. Pele. It's Pele! And there is the half-time whistle. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So your views on the first half?
Well, we've seen
আমি
at
ম্যানুয়াল করি,
times it
আমি
can
কোনো
be
কিছু
harder
সিস্টেম
to
না।
play against 10, and that seems to be holding true so far. Something I've experienced in the past, and with this sort of intensity and fearlessness, who knows, they might just get something they want.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And the second half gets underway.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Madrid come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
De Jong, Adriano, to Maldini, threads one in, and he's worked it through, and it's made its way to him. Cruyff, ball driven toward. He's got tall.
Ah,
Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Bellingham knocks it out wide. Mohamed Salah. Well, if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you
সব
have missed
প্লেয়ারতে হেভি
nothing.
টাচ করতেছে।
And it's Palmer. Knocks it into space. That's the keeper's ball. And the whistle's gone, presumably for
আচ্ছা
offside.
দেখাবো, সমস্যা নেই, রেড কার্ড খাই বসে আছি আমি। আমার সোয়ারেসের কোনো
Oh, he's had
অল্টারনেটিভ
it
আছে?
taken off him. He is starved of space and time. And that
হুম,
interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning.
নাইস
So
ওয়ান।
good from him. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Adriano gets into some space.
একটা
Palmer.
প্লেয়ারের জন্য পুরো খেলাটা বরবাদ হয়ে গেল।
Salah. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Nice looking ball. Good read, needed to be. He's in a great position here. Over to the left. He's shifting through the gears here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
এটা রেড কার্ড।
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. And it's Robertson. Robertson, looking for the run. Oh, that was vital.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Now it's De Jong. De Jong's cross.
কি বালের
Tries
ক্রস
to
এটা!
get it clear. Rummenigge!
ভাই এটাও সেভ।
That was
আহ,
superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Madrid with the corner. They're first.
ওকে,
That's a decent clearance.
হবে না আজকে গোল।
Liverpool are looking to go forward now. It's a good spell of possession, this. Looking to play him in. Rudiger gets rid without sophistication.
আল্লাহ হবে না হবে না
Might be danger here. De Bruyne. It's a threatening ball.
তাড়াতাড়ি কি অবস্থা শুরু করছে
Now, can they get him away? Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And he can clear it away. And that is it, the referee has
কোনামি
seen
রে
enough.
কোনামি
Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an
কি
impression
অবস্থা
despite all the huff and puff.
নেটে হার্টবিট শুরু করছে सारे जरूरत लगा रहे थे কি কি বলে কুল বয় টিম দেখবে বললো না দেখো টিম তোমার টিম বুঝছো ঠিক আছে আমি দেখলাম না তোমার টিম ঠিক আছে তুমি দেখো 2-3টা ম্যাচ দেখো আমার বুঝতে পারবে কখন প্রেস করতেছি কখন প্রেসার করতেছি এই জিনিসটা বুঝলেই হচ্ছে যে তোমার ডিফেন্স ভালোই যাবে আর এটা বড় কোনো সায়েন্সও না ইজি অত বেশি ইয়া না। অপোনেন্ট যদি ভালো হয় তাহলে এই ম্যাচে অনেক কিছু শিখতে পারবো আমার দেখো আমার কিন্তু ডিফেন্সিভ কোনো কিছু নাই বুঝছো? আমার দুই সাইডের ওই দুটোকে আমি উপরে উঠতে দিই না দেখি ম্যাচটা হারতে পারি ডিভিশন একে তার বেশি লাগে না এই ম্যাচটা জিতলেও ডিভিশন একে চলে
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, we're on the way. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
This guy, Declan Rice, is a player I really rate. With him, you get exactly what it says on the box. A workhorse defensive midfielder who likes to stay in the deeper part of midfield, knowing his primary job is to make sure he shuts down any build-up play in that area.
He's going for goal! Now, who's going to be first to this?
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
He's through here, and this is Messi. He's picked his way through. Real chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Referee has taken his time, but it is going to be another corner. Corner number 2 then. Up he goes! It's a goal! A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Madrid have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Decent chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Vieri plays it short. And here's Vieri. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he plays one through. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Madrid do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the...
He's had a shot! It's in! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Madrid are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
We're looking at a very different...
Messi! It's loose, and there's a... Oh, what has happened here? And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And that's really well manoeuvred. And it's Bergkamp. De Jong is the team's great visionary. Messi. Rice did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Now it's Villa. Back into the middle. Spread out to the left. And that's really well manoeuvred. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. De Jong charging forward, the ball at his feet. And he's picked out the run. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Messi. Now it's Forlan. Now it's Bergkamp. Bergkamp proves just a little bit too strong. And this is Forlan. Oh, this is a... And the finish!
Ah, Messi!
And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Madrid ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. So off we go once more. Mateus, always on the lookout for any signs of danger. Adriano. Now it's Puskás. Cruyff. And Cruyff! It's hit the
Right.
upright. And he thumps it clear. Mateus. And it's Ed Nielsen. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Raul. Madrid in a very solid position, 2 to the good. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Raul. Baresi. 60 minutes played. Madrid finding their passes. Raul. Now it's Vieri. And it's Kimmich. And Puyol. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Oh, super ball. Oh, shooting chance! Yes! And the lead is extended still further.
রাফি ওয়েট করো
He does
শুনবো
it all with an air of
এটা শেষ করেই
efficiency
ফেলতেছি
and simplicity.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And he's let fly. Mateus. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And here's Batistuta. Rummenigge.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Kimmich. So 3-0 now, and surely there'll be no twists in the plot. Roll! And he's done very well to deal with it.
পঁচাশি মিনিট এসে পজ করছে 4টা গোল দিয়ে দিবে নাকি 5 মিনিট
Barcelona have their second corner now. Chiellini is there, and he can get that clear. Defending was strong and firm. And it's Koundé. It's Raul! And that is great goalkeeping. Looking for options for movement. Cruyff. And time is up. Well,
गेम
this is a
ओपन करो.
side which is purring, picture perfect. To win, they will relish having pulverised what was put in front.
রাফি গেম ওপেন হচ্ছে তোমার? না, ওই স্ক্রিনে আছে. হ্যাঁ, এটা কি তোমার আইডি, রাফি?
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. Always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We have already started here. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Marquinhos.
Thanks,
He's one of the
bro.
toughest and most competitive centre-backs in the business. He's the kind of player you can rely on to always be just where you need him, making a vital interception or just making life difficult for
আপনার
the
নাম কি ছিল?
opposition to get through.
মবিন খান।
And that's a very valuable characteristic.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. I think
Right.
that's offside. Yes, it is.
Offside track আছে।
Nicely shaped ball. Thinks about the shot. Luis Suarez. Pele. And this is Forlan. He's found a way through. And the shot's on here.
ঠিক আছে ভাই।
Suarez unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Looking for the run.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Cannavaro cuts it out.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Aimed beyond the defence. Rijkaard gets over and intercepts. And here's Messi. Luis Suarez. That's a sharp pass. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Forlan. A probing pass. Piqué makes the interception. Messi. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Piqué promptly onto that, and that is that. Pele conjures time and space where few
আহা
can.
ওরে দিলাম না।
Madrid do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
That's a tried and tested formula, okay, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nicely weighted ball. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Now it's Batistuta. And it's Bellingham. Pinches it off him. Messi. Can he get it through? It's played through for him. And that has been clubbed away. And the first 45 minutes are up. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Some first half thoughts?
Well, there's no way to
এটা
disguise the
বলার
fact
তো
that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. That gets things going for the second half.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
And that's put paid to a promising move. And that could set him on his way. That was
Dominic
nowhere near his best. Nice looking ball.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Forlan. Knocks it into space. Oh, that's a key interception.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Oh, they continue each to cancel the other out. Looking for options for movement. Forlan. It's Forlan! Oh, nearly. Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
Chiellini has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. That is good alertness. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection on what we've seen so far. Neither side has produced that many efforts at goal simply because respective defences have been strong.
Adriano. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Ryan clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
De Bruyne. Played into space. Now it's David Villa! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Oh, such good technique as well. That was exquisite. It's a real shame he couldn't find a finish after that.
That's a cute ball. Oh, easy pickings there. And that's a good ball. Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
And we have our very first corner. And that should get the job done.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And it's Cruyff. Decent chance! Oh, what about that? And surely that has won the day! And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd goal.
And Batistuta! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
All hands on deck for this one. And he's there to clear it.
Oi, Maris.
And time is up. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Cruyff picking up the Man of the Match award.
Well played, bro.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. The action has already started.
Okay, I'm probably going to be accused of fullback bias again, Peter, but Giuliano Belletti is someone I see as having a key role.
Your type of player?
Yeah, he's very competent defensively, first and foremost. He knows that's his job, so he's not the type that's going to be constantly rushing up and down the flank at 100 miles per hour, delivering crosses.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Deftly away. Oh, he's found support out wide. It's a pretty loose pass. Now, what about a counter-attack? Great ball if he can get there. And that is as far as they're going to go. Piqué cuts it out. Bellingham. Beckham. Threads one in. No, it just wouldn't sit for him.
That's unlucky. The idea was really smart for me, and he's had a good go at it.
Beckham to take it as usual.
Yeah, it may not seem important, but it is. I think the first corner can always set the tone.
Piqué gets rid without sophistication. And here's Beckham. De Jong is always scanning the pitch for targets. And this is Luis Suarez. Madrid yet to have an attempt on goal. And this is Batistuta. Forlan. Delicate ball and Batistuta! A real chance and a real let-off. Madrid do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have...
Can he finish? And he's done
Nice.
it! He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Now it's Messi. Beckham. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Messi. Real chance! No mistake! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective...
And he shoots! Forlan. Messi. Now it's Luis Suarez. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Forlan. And he's managed to get free. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. Lahm tries to clear. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And now they can spring out of defence. And this is Forlan.
अरे डाउट सीखूंगा.
And it's De Bruyne. And this is Batistuta. Cole! That's a half-decent try. And the first 45 minutes are up. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
Madrid are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. And we are back underway. Now it's Puskas. Adriano gets into some space. Thuram. Oh, what has happened here? Cannavaro clears. Chiellini is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. He's gone for goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one
Aha.
thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to...
Applies the finish!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
De Bruyne cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
No, that's been intercepted. And they're quick to get it back. Rummenigge. David Villa. And here's the chance to counter. And it's De Bruyne. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. And that's gone loose. He's found a way past. And this is Cruyff. And he knocks it clear.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest...
And Puskas! It's there! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
अबे या
A
सुदीप
moment
तू
that
पहले
needed
स्मार्ट
composure,
असिस्ट ऑफ कर
and
गया
he had plenty of it.
That's
ये
just clever.
नोबरा
He
से
made the
बात नहीं
keeper
करते
think he
हैं।
was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Madrid get themselves into the lead.
Well, I think you can...
Beckham! Oh, taken with style! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
That was fabulous. The most adept of touches. The smoothest. Adriano! Oh, it's in! Late in the day! This could well be it!
साला
A
Yes.
mere
सीखने आता है बे
formality. Nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
Madrid. Can he finish? Fallen! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Madrid have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it.
जा बेटे
Adriano taking in the accolades, having been
स्मार्ट
named
असिस्ट
man
ऑफ
of the
करके
match,
आजा
and deservedly so.
सुदीप तेरे को तो खेलना नहीं आता पहले तो वो कर ले स्मार्ट असिस्ट ऑफ कर ले देन खेलने आना स्मार्ट असिस्ट प्लेयर सुदीप चकमा 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 हाँ तेरे जैसा होता तो हो जाता। अबे कभी भी या किया था? छोड़, कुछ नहीं बोला। तेरे जैसे बच्चे को क्या बोलना। ग्रो अप दिमाग से भी। अबे तेरा फोन है, तू या कर। मेरे को कुछ घंटा फर्क नहीं पड़ता। प्रूव क्यों करूं? जो है वो है। और
So
स्मार्ट
welcome
चीज
one and all
पहचानना है
to
तो
a
उधर
picturesque
या
evening
स्ट्रीम
here. A clear
थोड़ा
night,
आगे
all
करके
the
देख लेना।
ingredients for a showcase game that the
नॉर्मल पास
passionate crowd
नॉर्मल शूट
demands.
करेगा तो ऑटोमेटिकली वो स्टर्निंग
I'm
ले
Peter
लेता
Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We have already started here. Chiellini gets over and intercepts. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic. Takes the shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Batistuta is offering a wry smile there.
बोला तो।
And we have our very first
ग्रो अप
corner.
मैन ग्रो अप। सॉरी, तू तो मैन नहीं हुआ। ग्रो अप भाई, ग्रो।
Madrid are looking to go forward now. And the through ball. And this is Forlan. Can he finish? It's in! There was to be only one outcome.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And this is Messi. Great defending, strong and determined. Neymar. Passing is crisp and sharp. Cafu. Shapes to shoot! That is delicious! A
हेलो
finish right
लैपटॉप,
from the top drawer.
हाउ आर यू मैन?
And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
It was a great finish. He put it away with
हाँ,
great poise,
मैं
dead-eye
चेक कर रहा हूँ।
accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Such
Oh, he's taken out.
शिट,
That'll be a
रेड
foul.
कार्ड।
Oh, no messing about. It is red. Madrid are down to 10 men. Rijkaard calmly anticipates. Ambitious ball here. Madrid do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Well, it's a tried and tested formula, okay, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
And this is Luis Suarez. He's had it taken off him. Bellingham. Here's a chance! Terrific effort, just off target.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but you can praise the drive and the application. It was beautifully hit.
Grow up, grow up.
Neymar, and that's been intercepted. Now it's Forlan. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. And that has been cleared. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And this is Luis Suarez. And it's Luis Suarez. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Oh, shooting chance! He's delivered all right! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
And we've reached half-time. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. How would you review the first half?
Well, I think we're seeing a very good example of what to do when you're a man light. Some of the covering play has been hugely impressive, and that owes a lot to focus and discipline, which have been top-notch, of course, since the sending off.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1.
No, literally. I'm not using these smart ACs. But you can ask Chudi Chokma.
Here we go again. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Cafu. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really... He's going for goal! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part.
Cafu cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
And it's Bellingham, looking for a runner. Piqué kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Cruyff. Seedorf. Seedorf is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And it's Cruyff. That looks a good ball through. Real chance! He has done it! A two-goal
Laptop,
lead,
you are
and they're
useless.
firmly in
Do you know
control.
you are useless?
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Madrid go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Bellingham, passing is crisp and sharp, has a shot! And that was probably asking just too much.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
Marquinhos promptly onto that, and that is that. Madrid do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. And the shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
That's an imaginative pass. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Nielsen. Adriano, someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher. Oh, he's been caught now. Decent chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Just 5 minutes left. Adriano. He has a look up. Beckham gets it away.
I lost. That's not my problem. My problem is you are
And here's
using the
Cruyff. Seedorf.
bullshit team.
Cross goes in there. He rises!
You don't even.
Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A
Let's
delivery
leave it.
like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
It's a searching pass. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. And so they
Ah,
have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute
laptop.
togetherness, and the
Do you
job
wanna
is
wanna
done.
try?
How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly.
Come. আচ্ছা রাফিক কালকে খেলবো না। ল্যাপটপ কাম। Do you wanna play? Let's come. Laptop, do you know Levra? This Sudip Chokma is Levra. Perfect example for Levra. Only for you. Okay. Charge it first. Laptop come. That was my last miss. ना मैं सुनूंगा हट बहन की लोड़ी प्राइम लैपटॉप लैपटॉपी लैपटॉपी Who is your goalkeeper?
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the
You
intro,
are
Peter.
useless,
I've been
bro.
soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. The action has already started. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, when it comes to being very watchable, Peter, I don't think you'll get much better than Vinicius Junior. His raw pace, added to the infinite amount of trickery he has up his sleeve, are sure to cause any defence no shortage of headaches. He just needs a better final product at the top level.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. And this is Messi, and he's managed to get free. Pelé. Oh, that is a nice touch. Pelé with the chance! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods,
Don't
and that
cry,
was
don't
very
cry.
kind of him to oblige so early.
It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Mhm.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Alexander-Arnold is offering a wry smile there.
Plays a sharp little ball here. He's on it. Mbappe! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
That's great reading of
Oh,
the game, and it led to a
Mbappe.
decent chance. Cracking aggression.
The top. Mbappe useless like you. Here's
Cute
shot.
ball now. How can he reach it? Big chance! Loose ball now, and there's a... Oh, it's fallen kindly here! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
Distributed tidily. That's a lovely, neat pass. And it's Kukçu. Madrid do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Well, it's a tried and tested formula, okay, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
Has a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And he's there to retrieve it. Alexander-Arnold. No, that's been intercepted. And he's running through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Played towards the other side.
That's a great ball cross-field.
Madrid leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And that's put paid to a promising move. That is ended up in no man's land. Now it's Messi. Knocks it into space. Suarez is flagged offside.
Offside.
Costa Curta. It's a good run down the right. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Maldini cuts it out. Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's Messi. Pass somewhat off target. Kökçü. Shoots! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, what has happened here? It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. That's a throw. Tries to play it through.
Aha, 20
That looks a
করছে
good ball through. He's picked his way through. And the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
wait, 20
Oh,
percent.
that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
हाँ तू बहुत कुछ कर लेता स्मार्ट असिस्ट ऑन करके बहुत कुछ कर लेता हट चूतिया
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
तेरे जैसा स्मार्ट असिस्ट ऑन करो तो इस या 10-11 फेल दो
And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Luis Suarez. Mbappe. And he's picked out the run. It's a promising position. Deflected behind for a corner kick. And this could be the final action of the first half.
पहले खेलना सीख ले थोड़ा
And that has been cleared. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Madrid can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
And the
अरे
finish!
उसका साला
Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Now it's Gerrard. Gerrard. He's gone for goal! Quality ball. Rummenigge. Adriano is onto this. Madrid come out this half somewhat altered.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Cruyff, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Cruyff, great vision. Lovely, now then, Adriano. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Puskas really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Mbappe. Madrid do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Nicely weighted ball. Zanetti. He's shifting through the gears here. And he's there to clear it.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And that is expertly dealt with. Rummenigge. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Now, can they get him away? And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Now it's Mbappe. De Jong. Can he get on the end of this? Still just that single goal and we are nearly done. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And now they can clear their lines. And it's Alexander-Arnold. That's a good ball. And the ball's come loose here. This looks promising. Oh, he's bustling through here, and he shoots!
Oh,
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And he's picked it up out wide. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper.
They're avoiding the...
And that is as far as it goes. Madrid have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of
laptop, we
leads.
were useless.
How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well,
Yes, we
clean
were
sheets and
useless.
hard grind will help you go places, and they have a resolve that'll envy many.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for.
You
Good
are
evening to you.
useless. Okay, I'm gonna ending this stream. Laptop, good time. I haven't